everyone, this is your girl Lala, aka the baddest woman of YouTube, and I am here to give you guys another story time. Now, first, before I start, you make sure you subscribe if you're new to my channel. If you're brand new, or if you're here just lurking, make sure you click on the subscribe button down below and also turn on your notifications. Let you know I did upload a new video up on Lala's World. And also, again, merch is coming. It's coming. Slowly but surely. It is coming. Hopefully before the year's up. Yeah. My goal is before the year's up, merch will be out there. And on top of that, people who have been subscribed, thank you so much for your oh God, can't talk today. You know, late, not late, but it's dark outside, you know, the whole daylight saving. But thank you so much for your support, and make sure you tell a friend to always subscribe to Lala's World, because you will never regret it, I promise you. But let's get on with the program. So now you guys saw on the caption, you're wondering, Lala, what the hell are you talking about? Let's go ahead and start on this story time. So this takes back to when I was living in Colorado Springs, Colorado, living with my ex. At the time, he was not my ex. And the ex I'm referring to is the guy that I put in my story time a long time ago. If you guys been here since day one, he was in my story time of living with the ex part 1 and part 2. I'll make sure, you know, if you guys are lost, you're brand new to my channel, I'll make sure I leave the links down below on the description box so you can catch up. So long story short, I went out with my BFF Hans and his friends, and we was going to this, and I remember I went with a guy I went to school with. I'm gonna call him Jay. I'm gonna call him Jay. So me, Hans, his friends, and Jay, who I went to school with, you know, I went to Pikes Peak Community College. We went to this bar because we knew a dude who was performing. I'm gonna call him Mr. Hill. He was performing. He was a rap. I guess at that time he was an upcoming rapper. So he was performing. So all this time we're waiting. So at the time, this is when I was going through this weird phase. It was like a drinking phase. Now, I know a lot of people who know me now realize I don't drink as much, because I'm pretty much, if I know I have to drive, I'm not going to drink. Second of all, I'm a lightweight, so that's not finna go down. Third of all, spoiler alert, I go to a dark place. So I don't barely drink as much like I usually did back then. So apparently what happened was let me see. What happened was that I remember getting a couple of drinks. One drink was, I think it was like something fruity. I couldn't remember. I know it was red. And then when I saw one of Hans's friends drinking something blue, and I was like, cool. I took like one sip and I was like, oh, I want that. So I got that. Then I realized, you know, we were dancing, having a good time. Then I ran to Mr. Hill. Now, there was like some stuff I remember, because it was like everything was like a little fuzzy. So forgive me, but I remember majority of it. I remember I tried to make a move on Mr. Hill. That was so weird. If you're watching, Mr. Hill, I am so sorry. From the bottom of my heart, my bad, bro. So then I noticed my stomach was being weird. So I was like, okay, I'll probably have to pee. Or probably do a number 2. I don't know. So I got to the bathroom. I noticed that my insides was ready to come out to my outside. So I remember I was cleaned over to the toilet, and it was just like red, blue liquid coming out of my system. I remember calling Hans. I was like, Hans, come get me. I'm in the toilet. I swear to God, all I remember was this cute bartender lifting me up, and I'm telling Hans, look, from what Hans told me, he told me I was showing him my gloves, because that night I had on leather gloves, like pleather gloves and stuff like that. I was like, my gloves, and then I was still throwing up, and then the bartender, female bartender, came in the women's bathroom, because, you know, the guys can't go in there, that'd be weird. She picked me up and she washed my face with water, with cold water. This is where we have the Jesus Christ part. All I remember that I was getting carried out, like I was literally like Jesus on a cross. Okay, I know I can't, you guys can't see my full arms, but like Jesus on a cross. Okay, I cannot make this up as much as I can. And all I remember was my Jesus self got carried out by Hans, my friend Jay, and Hans's friends. And all I remember was we got there, and luckily my ex was home, and he looked at me. I couldn't remember because I remember I started to cry. I was like, oh my God, I'm sorry, I'm drunk. Da, da, da. So I remember he helped me took my shoes off, and I went straight in sleep. I woke up this morning. I was like, babe, what happened? He was like, yo, you was drunk. So I was like, so this is that night I was Mixologist straight turned Jesus Christ. So if you know you are a lightweight like myself, please don't mix no drinks. And on top of that, I don't recall eating a heavy food. I don't recall eating heavy. So that's what messed me up right there too. Woo! Yeah, that was awkward. Really, really awkward. Like, good, like, just, yeah, no. But that is all I have today for my story time. Yes, my hair is in a scarf because I just took out my braids. It's in plaits right now.